The guy that I'm with now, he has his own wife, so like you're never gonna expose me. But like I feel like I'm just super honest. Like I tell him like I'm your karma for you cheating on your wife. This is the thing. People are like, oh, you're such a bad person because he has a wife. Listen, I was cheated on and cheated on and cheated on again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what it feels like to be the other girl, but if not me, there's gonna be somebody else. And I'm like telling him like every bad thing that I went through with my daughter's dad, like you're my like prize. You know what I mean? Like yeah. Like you're my blessing. Because if not you, then who? I was not looking for this man. I was not. I tell him like I wasn't on dating apps. I'm a single woman. If you don't do it, somebody else will, and that's what I tell him. Yeah. And if you don't, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna get done. So like I'm not the type of person to be like, oh my God, baby, I need you to do something. I'm like, do you want to do it or not? Like rent's due. Like you already know. Are you gonna do it or not? And he wants to. He does it because he wants to. But like my daughter's dad is a piece of shit. And he's like my blessing. But equally, like, yes, you're a good man because you helped me out. But equally, like, you are still a bad man because of the way that you have a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to be with her, you should leave her. Yeah. Like, but he wants her to leave him. He'll do anything and everything not to leave. And it's not even like his wife's attractive. They both are financially set. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if they get a divorce, it's going to be some, but it's not going to kill you to, like, get a divorce. Like, you both will be fine. You know?
Has she ever tried calling you on some like, okay. Have you ever got a call?
I don't want to get too much into it.
Okay. Yeah,
she's never like, she doesn't know that I exist. Okay. She's probably dealing with something else. Like.
Is she white?
She's white. He's done some shit before. He never fucked the girl, but he was helping the girl out. And so she found out about that.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. Just but personally,
she doesn't know me. No, she doesn't know me. But I tell him like literally. There was one time I flew out to go see him or whatever, and he's like lying, like oh my wife's blowing me up, da da da. But he was like supposed to be there for like his kid or whatever. But he didn't tell me. Like no, bitch, go be there for your kid. Like if your wife she's on vacation, and she's expecting you to be there with the kid's going through a hard time or whatever. Yeah, you should be there. I'm not the just gonna be like, oh, come spend time with me. No, if she's bugging because you're supposed to be with your kid, tell me that. Be honest. Yeah. I'm good because guess what? I have a daughter and I would not want her dad to be out fucking another girl and like putting her to the side. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like I'm so honest with him and I feel like that's why we are where we are because it's like I'm letting you know like how to be a better man. Like you're telling me your wife is bugging because you're out. Okay, well, why are you out? You know what I mean? Like she's not worried about me. She doesn't know about me. But like equally, like you're not doing things to like ease her mind. You know what I mean? Like that's fucked up. So at the end of the day, like, oh, like I'm a woman's woman. But equally, I understand if it's not me, it's going to be somebody else. So why not reap the benefits? I didn't go out searching for this man. He came out searching for me. And like I went to like a fucking psychic or whatever. And like, yeah, she's like, oh, you're going to find someone that's going to take care of you. And it doesn't matter if they have their own money. You know what I mean? Like, I have my own, like I take care of myself, but like, I'm not going to be like, oh, cause you have a wife, you know what I mean? Like, and I get it because I was on the other side, but women don't understand if it's not you, it's going to be someone else and they're going to divorce or whatever. And guess what? She's going to be a stronger woman because of it. That's true. You know, but either way, it's going to be somebody else because it's not you, babes. It's him.
I think as a woman, you have two choices in life. Either you're going to be the woman he's with or the woman he's thinking about. And I'd rather be the woman he's thinking about because I've been in a situation where a man's in front of my face 24/7, but I'm like, but who are you thinking about? Because you're here, but you're not here. Right. And it teaches you that it's like, you're going to get cheated on. That's just what it is. There might be a man out there that won't, but more likely I'm not going to meet him. And you just got to accept the fact that your man probably will cheat and it's not the woman's fault. Like I would never go after the woman because what did she do? Right. You know, like it's on him.
Run your pockets, you dummy.
Yeah, because I f***ed with a married man, but I didn't know. I met a guy. He was like, we connected. We were just hanging out, and then for like a month we're hanging out, and then as I want to him, I catch my period. So I'm like, so I tell him he comes to my house, and I tell him, bro, let's wait a week. We already waited a month. Why not another week? Oh wow, yeah. To make it like better. I don't want to. Every time I have sex, it's like I always have my period the first time, and I'm like, can I ever just have sex without that? Yo, so he goes to sleep. His phone keeps ringing. So I'm like, so I answer his phone and it's his wife. She's like, wake him up. And I'm like, what the f-? So I wake him up. He's like, why'd you answer my phone? I'm like, motherfucker, you was gonna raw dog me, first of all. Because you didn't bring no condom. So if you was gonna raw dog me, I have every right to pick up your phone, text message, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just so like, me up is that she didn't even care. She was on some like, like, just tell him to come home. Like, as if like this happens on the regular. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy. Like, I expected her to like be more like mad at me. She wasn't. The problem is he kept coming back. Like, he would just start showing up unannounced. And because I wasn't picking up the phone because I was like, fuck you. And my thing is, see, I could be less toxic. I could have just told my doorman, don't let him up. But I would always say, yeah, let him up. The minute he would come up in the elevator, I would meet him by the elevator and start beating the shit out of him until he would just leave. And this happened about like 4 times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I told my guys, like, I don't want to be in a relationship until I'm 30.
Yeah.
So, like, you probably was, like, you're, like, more emotionally connected to him.
No,
probably.
I get bored.
Yeah?
I feel like, yeah, like, my homeboy once told me, like, I remember he was dating this girl. Yeah, my Russian homeboy who stopped speaking to his sister because she married a Puerto Rican guy.
Oh, wow.
But he would f around with Spanish girls all the time. So I'm like, bro, how are you going to stop talking to your sister? You f with Spanish girls? He goes, I'm not going to marry them. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? I didn't realize men dated women for the experience, not to marry. And I feel like we always date a man thinking marriage is at the end, but they don't. Yeah. They could be with you for 5 years, not thinking, I'm never marrying this. I'm gonna keep telling her eventually. Yeah. So I learned that they have experiences. That's what I want. I just like that first beginning of 3 months where we're happy. The minute it gets weird, goodbye. I don't want nothing else here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I feel like he's definitely like, you know, it's like he's more into me than I am into him.
They like that.
I feel like usually that's how women are. Like, oh, as a woman, we're usually more into the guy than they are into us. And that's where it's toxic.
It never works out. They have to want you more. They have to always feel like they're kind of chasing you. Yeah. And if you don't do what you want, you're out.
And I'm like super honest with him. And I'm like, you know, like, I'm like, you like me because like I'm a little bit fucked up. Like I'm, like you said, like you have to chase me a little bit. Yeah. Not really chase me because like I came here and like I don't go out. I'm not a lot of people. I'm not anybody. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that I do, he does know. You know what I mean? Like I have 2 bodies and I told him about it and it was like, not,
ever?
You know. No, not ever, like this year.
Okay.
But like I'm out here and like, you know, like a lot of girls, they're like fucking every night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
every night.
Yeah, a different guy.
Even like, a girl you ask like, oh, like everyone's celibate for 1 week.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. No, but that's what it's like. But like I'm saying is like, I'm not out here like fucking either. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that's his like loyalty like to me. It's like, oh, like she's not out there like she's hot as and she's
and
not
you could be. Like, if you wanted to take advantage of your looks, you could be out every night with, like, a future.
But it's like, I can't have, like, if you don't feel special to have me, I can't